What's going on, guys? JSGC here, and we are here for another Manchester City transfer update. We're rolling out daily Manchester City transfer updates throughout all of the summer transfer window. So if you want to stay up to date first and fast on YouTube with the latest Manchester City transfer news this summer, then do make sure you have subscribed, press that red button, press the bell, and put your push notifications on to be notified immediately for when I do upload. Also, don't forget as well, social media links, they're in the description below and sliding across at the bottom of the screen if you want to go and follow me on my Twitter and Instagram. My email also in the description below too if you want to hit me up for any sponsorship for any videos or any general business enquiries. Leave a thumbs up as well if you do enjoy this video. 500 likes once more is the aim, and also don't forget as well, most importantly, let me know your thoughts in the comments below, as I'm always interested in what you do have to say with regards to these transfers. Let's crack on with this video, and we're going to change things up for a change, and we're going to start off with the ins, and we've got an update on Erling Haaland. Now, a video has surfaced online of Haaland holding a Manchester City shirt, and he's holding it up for some pictures, which is held up the front side to his own Instagram, but there's pictures that have surfaced of the shirt being turned around and revealing Erling Haaland's new number for Manchester City, and with Gabriel Jesus leaving, we are expecting that to be number 9, and he's holding up a shirt that says the number 9 as well. So this could be seemingly just a little bit of unofficial announcement here on Erling Haaland's official number. We're waiting for the club to officially communicate that to us. That could come this week. That could come at the introduction of the new players, which is on Sunday. So we'll have to wait and see. So let's move on to the outs instead. We're going to start off with Morgan Rogers. We've got a quick update on him. Now, there's plenty of interest in Morgan Rogers apparently throughout, well, I presume everywhere. England in particular. The Championship is where he more than likely will end up, and Blackpool, I know they were interested in the winter, are still interested in signing Morgan Rogers, and it is believed that they are confident to be able to get that deal done on a season-long loan. So Blackpool feel like they need to act quick to get this done, so we'll have to wait and see if that is what happens. Now, moving on, we do have an update on Romeo Lavia. Now, he had completed his medical on Tuesday evening for Southampton. That was according to Fabrizio Romano. He said the deal was all complete, it's all there, it's had the here we go. He signs apparently for £12 million, not £14 million, and the buyback clause is £40 million, which is exactly the same deal near enough that took Gavin Bazunu to Southampton from Manchester City, and it's the same here with Romeo Lavia as well. The MEN have said that it's a £10.5 million upfront fee, so that fee seems to be going down, which could rise to as much as £14 million. So it is very unclear on the price, and that's also being communicated with the official announcement. So at 7 PM this evening, it was officially confirmed by both Manchester City and Southampton that Romeo Lavia has signed for Southampton from Manchester City on a 5-year deal, but no fee was mentioned, so I'm awaiting further clarification on that. Instead, got an update on Bernardo Silva, and I just wanted to address what Gerard Romero has been reporting for Barcelona, and he said that he believes a bid of around 65 to 70 million euros plus bonuses could be enough to sign Bernardo Silva this summer. The deal was being described as being far away from being complete, and it is described as being distant. I just want to address this. City are looking for around 80 to 100 million euros. If I was to give my opinion, I'd rather that be pounds. 80 to 100 million pounds to me represents fairer value for Bernardo Silva rather than in euros, but there we go. That's the price that Man City are looking for, and this is far below the price that City are looking for. This is just Barcelona's way of just trying to flex, and it almost teases and gets the hopes of their fans up, because we all know that City aren't going to sell Bernardo Silva for 65 million euros. That's around 60 million pound. It just isn't going to happen. It's completely delusional, and so it's nonsense, and I just wanted to address that for you guys before it starts to cause any concern, because was reporting yesterday that Bernardo Silva is happy to be at Manchester City, and whilst he is interested in a move to Barcelona, he isn't going to force a move away from Manchester City, and because of that, the deal to Barcelona just becomes so difficult and so complicated that I just don't see it happening unless Bernardo Silva hands in a transfer request. What would be more likely would be Bernardo Silva not signing a new contract, and then year year on year as his contract runs down, the value of him decreases and the likeliness of Barcelona signing him increases. We'll see if he signs a new contract at Manchester City. I'd say Bernardo Silva to Barcelona. It's done. It's not happening. So we'll wait and see. Instead, we're going to speak about Raheem Sterling, and his situation was very similar. We've been known his contract's been running down 2 seasons ago. Not got it renewed. 2 seasons left on his contract, not got it renewed, and here we are in the summer now with 1 year left on his contract, and the situation kind of is away from Manchester City, and because of that, it kind of forces the club into the corner. If the player won't sign a new contract, or they're not happy with the terms, or another club's willing to offer them more of what they're looking for, whether that would be financially or through starts and playing time, which is what I'm going to presume Raheem Sterling's been offered here. He's getting guarantees of regular first team minutes and starting for Chelsea on a regular basis, which may not happen at Man City. And I know some have been arguing that Raheem Sterling, they want him to fight for his place and everything, but apparently it's been described as being a little bit unmotivated, so it just sounds like he needs to freshen things up and have a new challenge. And I'm not going to take anything away from Raheem Sterling. He's been a tremendous player for Manchester City. He's done everything on the pitch that he possibly could to be successful. He has been successful for us. He's been one of our best players over the last 5 seasons or so, and I leave with nothing but good memories of Raheem Sterling when he leaves Manchester City, and I certainly don't going to wish any ill fortune on Raheem Sterling, but it's disappointing. It's a blow. Like Jesus, a hard-working player, leaving Manchester City. Raheem Sterling's in the exact same position here. We've got a hard-working player that's going to leave Manchester City, and it's unfortunate. It's a big shame, but the club has to move on, and I don't see City addressing this issue this summer. I can see them doing it next summer. I can see Man City potentially spending big, very big, next summer to address a winger for the club, and we all know the problems are going to be pointing towards that. So I would say that with Sterling leaving, it's more important than ever that Bernardo Silva does stay for City, because he becomes an option out wide along with De Bruyne, and if we need to move one of them 2 players out wide, then we've obviously got a little bit more cover. That's where the signing of Calvin Phillips makes a little bit more sense for Manchester City, particularly if we're in a position where we're going to be up against it, rather than offensively looking to just push, which 9 times out of 10 is what Manchester City are doing. So the business that City have done so far does make sense. I just think that City, with the finances and everything, are going to push big next summer rather than this summer, unless something good really comes available, which it could. Ronaldo very nearly came available for us last summer, and there's always twists and turns there, so we'll see what City look for, and I won't be surprised to maybe see a surprise player be moved out wide. It's very Pep Guardiola to tinker and test things and test players in different positions, that it could be a case where we have a look at another player. So I'd say it's very important that Man City, with the players that we've got left, we keep hold of them and don't sell them. The players like Zinchenko, the players like Nathan Ake, to me, these are players that we need to be fighting hard to keep hold of, because these will be players that we will need to replace, and these are positions that we're going to have to spend money, and probably spend a lot of money on, to replace. So we'll see. But yeah, the latest on Raheem Sterling, if you wasn't aware and you've not been checking up on social media, in particular on Twitter, then the Manchester Evening News, they've said that personal terms has now been agreed between Raheem Sterling and Chelsea, and a fee is described as being close to being agreed, with the transfer being complete, and I quote, soon. So maybe the Evening Standard that were reported on yesterday, I said I don't know how reliable they are because I've not really heard of them. We'll see. I thought the weekend was a little bit optimistic, but they could be absolutely spot on the money, so maybe reliability there from the Evening Standard. And Jack Gorhan, reliable for City information, says it is going to be a £55 million fee, with Chelsea hitting Manchester City's fee target that they were looking for with Raheem Sterling, and the Independent have added on to that and said it's going to be £45 million as an upfront fee, and then £10 million in add-ons. The Telegraph says that Raheem Sterling did want to leave Manchester City to pursue personal happiness. Like I said, it just seems a bit down and out. We could see that from the end of the season and the post things that were going on in the postseason. He didn't look his normal self, and so he's just looking for something fresh and something new, is what it seems. And he's looking for professional ambitions, which to me, I'm translating that as regular starts, regular minutes, which he's not going to get at City. And someone said he's not willing to fight for his place, but he doesn't seem that motivated. So So I'd say now it makes sense for all parties to part ways, and if City are happy with the fee that they've got, then they can use that fee then to invest in other areas of the squad, and then potentially next summer look to spend big unless something good does come available in this window. The summer's long, literally anything can happen. And the Telegraph have also said that Chelsea are hoping to agree a fee officially with Manchester City in the next 24 hours. Raheem Sterling is going to earn around the similar wage as what he was on at Manchester City at Chelsea, which is just over £300,000 per week. It could be on a little bit more, but only ever so slightly more at Chelsea there. And like I said, my own opinion, I'll be sad to see Raheem Sterling go. I'm a fan of him. I think he has a lot to offer, and he's a big blow for Manchester City, and it's a big game there for Chelsea, but we're going to have to move on. We'll have to look for a replacement. I'd like a replacement in this window. I just don't think that's going to happen, but it could happen, and if it is, let me know in the comments below which player would you like to see Manchester City replace Raheem Sterling with, and do let me know you're happy with the deal. 45 million plus 10 million pounds in add-ons. Are you happy with that fee? Would you look for more? Have City done well here? Have Chelsea done well? Who's got the better deal? Let me know in the comments below. So there we go, that has been the video. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did enjoy this video, leave a thumbs up so I know that you enjoyed this video. 500 likes once more is the aim, so any help towards that would be much appreciated. Also, don't forget as well, let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Also, subscribe if you're new around here. Daily Manchester City transfer updates coming for you guys, so you can stay up to date every single day with the latest Manchester City transfer news. So if you haven't already, then do subscribe. We're on that push towards 30,000 subscribers, and we're closing in now. We've been less than 4,000 subscribers away, so any help towards that would be ace. Also, don't forget social media links. They're in the description below and sliding across at the bottom of the screen if you want to go and follow me on my Twitter and Instagram. My email also in the description below too. If you want to hit me up for any sponsorships for any videos or any general business inquiries, and I'll see you again religiously tomorrow for the next daily Manchester City transfer update. So I've been JSGC. Thank you everyone for watching. I hope everyone is safe and well. Peace. Ciao for now.